Music Identity.
Okay, so now that we have our melody, we want to create something else that goes well with it, right? We made a melody and now we're feeling inspired to create a drum loop. You know exactly what we want because we're hearing it in our head, right? That's inspiration for you. So let's hop into FL Studio again. And to start off, we're in pattern 1 right now. So if you look up here, you see it says pattern 1. Okay. I'm going to hold and drag up to go to pattern 2. Okay. So you'll see in the channel rack the melody we had in there goes away. So the melody is on pattern 1. I'm going to go to pattern 2. And to make our drum loop, we're going to have to import some drum samples or, audio files. So we happen to already be in a pretty cool place here in the browser where we already have some cool drum sounds. So where I'm at is miscellaneous or MISC, used by demo projects, and I'm in Gimbal and Sinan plus Tutorial raw FL. Okay, that's a folder I'm in. So let's start off with a kick drum. So this one is called straight up kick_37. Sounds like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag that file into the channel rack. And make sure you're dragging it onto the blank space. Don't drag it on top of the other sounds, because that's going to replace these sounds. So I'm going to drag it to the blank space in the channel rack, and it's going to add that sound as a new sound in the channel rack, right? Alternatively, you should be able to open a new sampler channel. Does the same thing, basically. But I'm going to right-click that and delete to remove the second one that I didn't want. So we still have the kick up here. To be able to play it, I'm going to click right there to mark it. I'm going to press Q. You'll be able to play that. And as you notice, if you press anything else than Q, you play it in another pitch. So that's pitching up the kick. If you don't know what pitch is, it's basically this. So that's pitching the kick up and down. But anyway, let's say we want to make a pattern out of this. So let's say I want to do like boom, 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 boom. Let's do that. So first of all, I'll add a kick hit by pressing that. So this is like rhythms in the channel rack. So if I just add one, it's going to be this. So I can add more. Or let's say we like that, right? We'll add some more, so like a hi-hat. Let's see, we like that one. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna lower the volume of the hi-hat. There we go. And I'll add a, let's see, do we have a snare here, maybe? So there's a snare. Let's drag that over right there, and you'll see if I want to add the snare like right here in between Cerberus saw and hi-hats, I'm just going to add it to the blank space right in between those two, and I'll add it right there. So that's how you can order things. And if you want to move something after the fact, so let's say I want to move the Rhodes above the Cerberus saw here in channel rack, I'll hold the Alt key and press my up and down arrow to move it around. I know that probably doesn't really matter to you, but it is kind of important to, keep the order in your project, just to keep everything where you find it, right? All right, so we have the snare. I want to add that to the second and fourth beat in our pattern here. So we'll have this. All right, let's say I don't like that snare. Let's try this one. All right, so let's say I don't like any of those. Well, we can just go into the browser here and like go to another folder. So let's go to packs, drums, and here you'll find a bunch of different drum samples basically. So you can grab whatever you like. I'm fairly sure that the GRV snare claps are pretty cool, so. Let's say I like that one. Let's drag that in. And you'll notice I drop it on top of the previous snare to replace it. And it keeps the pattern of the snare. It keeps the pattern, but I'm changing the sound of it. Okay, so. I can switch it out as it goes. I don't know. I'm not really digging any of these, but you get the point.